pitch that Jeff Bennett threw. And now Almonte will face him again leading off the bottom of the third inning. And Bennett's pitch is a curveball that misses outside, ball one. Now the 1-0 is in for a strike to the knees with a fastball. Counts even 1-1. Swung on and bounced towards first base, fielded there by Robinson. He underhands to Bennett, covering first in time for the out. One away in the bottom of the third, and now Logan Morrison will be the batter. Well, Jeff Bennett, the veteran on the hill, was here at Cheney Stadium for one of the more memorable games in Tacoma Rainiers history, although it is not one that went the Rainiers' way. One I remember well. It was Nelson Cruz, the day Nelson Cruz left his mark on Rainiers history, and also left it somewhere out there in the parking lot of Foss High School. Here's a pitch that is inside for a ball to Morrison, 1-0. Bennett was with Nashville in 2005, and Nashville and Tacoma got to the Pacific Coast League Championship Series. Nashville was and still is the Brewer, or still is the Brewers' affiliate. As here's a pitch in for a strike, and Nashville was absolutely loaded that season. They had Prince Fielder in the first half, they had Ricky Weeks in the first half, and then by the time the championship series came around, they had Corey Hart and Nelson Cruz in the lineup. And the Rainiers got to the championship series that year. So here's a swing and a miss by Morrison. Tacoma was led by Shin-Soo Choo and Justin Leone, and they had excellent play that year from catcher Wiki Gonzalez. T.J. Bond was also a key on that team, as was Asdrubal Cabrera, who was very young. So anyway, the two teams get to the finals, and the series, the best of five, opened in Nashville, and Nashville won the first two games, outslugging the Rainiers. So here's a pitch inside to Morrison, 2-2, and Jeff Bennett was in the Nashville bullpen during that series. He did not pitch in it. The third game was here at Cheney. Rainiers had to win it to keep the series alive, and it was tied 2-2 after 9, and we went into extra innings. Now the 2-2 is bounced foul by Morrison, and no one scored in the 10th, 11th, or 12th, and then with 2 outs in the 13th inning, Corey Hart reached on an error by Asdrubal Cabrera at short. And Andrew Lorraine was on the hill, and he walked Tony Zuniga. And then Nelson Cruz was coming up. So now the 2-2 pitch to Morrison is low ball 3. And it was a 13th inning, a must-win for the Rainiers. The Rainiers manager Dan Roan went to his bullpen, brought in Cha Sung Beck, who was more of a starting pitcher, but a right-hander to face Nelson Cruz, and Nelson Cruz hit one of the longest home runs I've ever seen in this stadium. It's a dead left field for a 3-run shot, and Nashville hung on and won the game 5-2 and won the Pacific Coast League Championship. Here's a pitch outside, ball 4, and Logan Morrison will head down to first base. So Jeff Bennett, pitching today for Albuquerque, was in the visiting locker room here at Cheney Stadium for the PCL championship celebration. He saw the Nelson Cruz home run, and I think everyone who was here that day remembers that home run, as it was a thing of beauty, except for the fact that a guy on the wrong team hit it. Here's Nick Franklin, and it is down in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Of course, Nelson Cruz now leading the American League in home runs, leading the majors in home runs. What's he at, 21? I think he has 21. Bennett's 1-0, swung on and fouled back, and it counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nick Franklin. Tie game, bottom of the third, and Bennett's pitch is up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now swinging a fly ball hit to right field, and that's right to Mike Baxter. He'll make the catch, and 2 men are gone in the bottom of the third inning. Franklin flies to right, and now Jesus Montero will be the batter. So 2 outs and a runner at first for Jesus Montero. Popped up swinging at the first pitch, his first time up today, and he watches a curveball over for a strike. 0-1. Now the next pitch is waved and it missed. There's strike 2 to Montero. He's in a hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Now the 0-2, swing and a foul back, still 0-2. So 0-2 the count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss and a breaking ball in the dirt, and Montero is struck out and the inning is over. Well, Bennett has his